On our second day in London, we visited the Tower of London. This is a huge castle in the city of London. It was founded towards the end of 1066 and was used as a residence for the royal family and is also a prison. This is really old, really cool. The Byward Tower from 1280. We're gonna head towards the crown jewels, right? Its most famous uses as a prison. They had some notable prisoners, including some of Henry VIII's wives, and Catherine of Aragon spent the rest of her life there. This is where Anne of Boleyn was beheaded, and also prisoners, including the boy princesses as well. So there are a lot of ravens here at the Tower. There is a saying that if there are no ravens left anymore, the crown will no longer exist. So they always make sure to keep some ravens here at the tower. Now, most of the executions did not happen here at the Tower of London. They happened on Tower Hill. But unless it was a important person like Anne Boleyn was beheaded here at the tower. To be in such an old place, and to actually know that this was around here in the 1200s, 1100s, it's really crazy. Now it serves as a museum. You can take a tour by the beefeaters or yeoman warders, and they tell you about the history of the tower and also give you a lot of insight. The tour is really funny, and I definitely recommend it. It's a free tour included in your price of admission. Also here you can see the crown jewels. The tower is home to the crown jewels, and you can go through and see a lot of the crowns, jewels. It's definitely neat to see. I loved all the history here. The crown jewels. So we just exited the crown jewels room. You couldn't take pictures in there, but they were really amazing. The Tower of London has been home to safeguard the crown jewels for the past 300 years. Make sure you head right over to the crown jewels as soon as you get to the Tower of London, because it does get quite busy.
There's a sign of caution, ravens may bite.
Yeah, there are a lot of ravens here, supposedly. They make their home here. Usually you can see a ton of them. Tower is that line. I think this is how you get in the middle tower. Or this is White Tower entrance. Oh, this is the White Tower. Well, we can go in this. We went to the Tower of London right when it opened at 9 a.m. and went right over to the crown jewels. There was no line. Later on in the day, there was a huge line to get into the crown jewels. So definitely make sure you get here early because it gets busier as the day goes on and you go straight to the crown jewels. Then did the free Yeoman Waters tour, which was definitely a highlight at the Tower of London.
More commonly referred to as a beefeater. By the way, children, we've got that nickname because once we used to live in the White Tower with the kings and queens, because we've been their royal bodyguard for over 542 years, and we still are to this present day. And because we guard the king and queen with our lives, we got to feast on whatever they were eating at the time. Predominantly, they would eat lots of livestock, like venison and prime cuts of beef.
So we're on our way out of the Tower of London. We were here about 2.5 hours. Definitely like the crown jewels and the Yeoman Water tour was really cool. Definitely get here as early as you can. It opens at 9 because it gets really busy. I loved all the history here at the Tower of London, and I definitely recommend visiting it if you're in London. It was one of my favorite things to visit, and I loved being near all these old buildings. Just felt like you were immersed in history, and just the fact that something like this is in the center of London really makes it special. So definitely make sure to come check it out.